Hey everyone, welcome to my channel Code with Surya Official. Today we are going to create an awesome Instagram login page using HTML, CSS and JavaScript. When you click this login button, it will show to fill out the required field. If I put email as a test@yahoo.com and you can see the password also required field. And once we start typing in the password field, a show hide button will appear. You can see the show hide button is showing. If you remove the letter from the password field, the show hide button also disappear as well. The site is also responsive. If you start reducing its width, then you can see the responsiveness. This is the awesome project that we are going to build today. If you are new to this channel, then please do like, share and subscribe to my channel. And if you are ready, then let's get started. Now I am in the Visual Studio Code Editor. I already created a folder, name is Instagram Login. Inside this folder we have a images subfolder which contains some image file. So let's create our HTML file, and the HTML file name is index.html, and start writing our HTML structure. For that we need a main tag, and inside this main tag we have a image tag. So img plus enter, so it will generate this image tag, and the source is dot slash images slash id.jpg. Okay, and the alternate text is mobile image. So after this image tag, we need a div, and the class name is form-div. Press enter, so it will generate this div with the class name form-div. Inside this div, we need a form tag, and the action is hash. So let's close this window, and inside this form tag, we need a image tag, img plus enter, so it will generate this image tag. So the image file name is dot slash images slash instagram logo.png, and the alternate text also logo, and the class name is insta logo. After this image tag, we need a input tag, and the type is text, and the placeholder is phone number, comma username, comma or email, and it is a required field. And after this input tag, we need a div, and the class name is password container, password dex container. Press enter, so it will generate this div with the class name password dex container. Inside this div, we need a input tag, and the type is password, and the class name is input. In the top input tag also, class name is input. Okay, and it is a required field, and the id is also password, and placeholder also password. So after this password input, we need a button, and the text is show, and the button type is button, toggle dash button, and the id is toggle button. So after this div, we need another button, and the text is login, and the class name is login dash button btn. And after this button, we need a p tag, and the text is or, id also or. And after this p tag, we have an anchor tag, and the sref is hash, and the class name is fb login, that is Facebook login, fb dash login, and the text is login with Facebook, login with Facebook. And here we need to put some icon here, Facebook icon. So for that, go to the browser and search it for box icon cdn. We have this users link, click it here. If I come down, you can see here users as a font, import the CSS. We need to copy this line and paste it in our HTML file. So we need to paste it here. And now here in the login with Facebook, we need to create a I tag. The class name is bx-fw space bx space bxl dash Facebook dash square. Save it and check it in the browser. So you can see in the below it is showing. Okay. Great. After this Facebook link, we need to create another anchor tag and the href which has and the text is forgot password and the class name also forgot dash password. After this form tag dot sign up press enter, it will generate this div with the class name signed as up. Okay, so inside that we need to create a p tag and the text is don't have an account, don't have an account. Inside this paragraph tag we need to create an anchor tag and the text is sign up and the class name is btn dash sign up. And below this sign up div we need to create another div and the class name is get dash f. Press enter, so it will generate this div with the class name get f. And inside this we need a paragraph tag and the text is get the f. And after this paragraph tag we need to create a div and the class name is store, so it will generate this div with the class name store. And inside this div we need to create two images file image tag and the source is dot slash images slash play store dot png and the alternate text also play store. Another image is dot slash images slash get microsoft png and the alternate text is microsoft. So this is our HTML structure. So you can see this is not looking good. We need to write CSS and make it colorful. So let's go back to the Visual Studio Code editor and let's create the CSS file. So the CSS file name is style.css. So before writing the CSS code, we need to go to this HTML file and import it here. Okay, so before that I just forgot to change this title. So the title is Instagram and we need to put a shortcut icon here. So for that link fav icon and the href is I just copied a image file from Google and paste it here. Okay, save it and check it in the browser. So you can see we have this title is Instagram and you can see here the fav icon here. Okay, so it's looking nice. Okay, so let's go back to the Visual Studio Code and now after this fav icon again we need to link our CSS file here. Link href is dot slash style dot css. Let's go to the CSS file and start writing the CSS. So we need to target the star and it is a universal selector. So the margin is 0, padding is 0, box sizing border box and the font family is sans serif. So let's go to this index.html and we need to target this main tag. Okay, so main displays flex align item center justify content center. We need to put some gap and the gap is 36 pixel and mean height is 100 bh. So let's go to this index.html. After this main tag, we have a div and the class name is form-div. So let's target this form-div class. Okay, so here displays flex. Flex direction is column and let's target this form tag. So which is inside this form-div class, form-div form tag and inside this form tag displays flex. Flex direction is column, align item center, justify content center, padding 3 VH from top and bottom and 2 VW from left and right. And the border is 1 pixel solid RGBA 128, 128, 128, 0.3. HTML file and you can see here we need to target this logo image and the class name is Insta logo. So let's target this Insta logo class So Insta logo, width is 200 pixel, margin is 20 pixel from top and bottom, and 0 from left and right. Okay, so next go to this index.html and target this input tag. Okay, so you can see here we have this input tag. So the input is dot input, width is 90%, padding is 0.6 rem, and border is 1 pixel solid RGBA. Margin is 3 pixel from top and bottom, 0 from left and right. And the background color is RGB 250, 250, comma 250, comma 250. So let's go to this HTML file, and here we need to target this password dash container class. Okay, so go to the CSS file. Let's target this password dash container class. Position is relative, width is 100%, left is 3 pixel. So let's target this show button, and the class name is toggle dash button. So let's target this toggle dash button dot toggle dash button. Position is absolute, right is 15 pixel, top is 50%, transform translate y minus 50%, background color is transparent, border is none, color is gray, cursor is pointer, font size is 12 pixel, padding is 0, G index is 1. So let's go to the index.html file and let's target this login button, and the class name is login-btn. Okay, so let's target this login button class. So width is 97%, padding is 8 pixel, font weight is 700, background color has 53 BD BB EB, and the border is none, color is white color, and margin is 8 pixel from top and bottom, 0 pixel from left and right. Save it and check it in the browser so you can see email, password, and the button. Okay, so let's target this divider. This is the divider, or is the divider. So the ID is or. So copy this ID and let's write here one comment, that divider. So let's write it is the ID, so it is has or. Margin is 20 pixel from top and bottom, 0 pixel from left and right. Display is flex, align item center, font size is 12, color is gray. Save it and check it. So you can see this is the divider. Okay, so it is only this or is coming, but we need to put some border here from left side and the right side. Okay, so for that we need to write some pseudo class here. So has or before, and we need to put again has or after. Inside that we need to write content is empty, display is inline block, width is 100 pixel, height is 1 pixel, background color is gray color, RGBA 128. So this is the gray color. Instead of 0.3 we need to put 0.7. Margin is 0 and 20 pixel. Save it and check it in the browser so you can see this looks fine. Okay, let me zoom it so that you can easily check. Okay, so you can see here this input box is fixed and this password field also fixed. Okay, divider also fixed. Okay, so let's target this login with Facebook link. Okay, go to this index.html file, and here you can see here we have this fb-login. We need to target this fb-login class. Okay, so let's target this class dot fb-login, and here font weight is bold, Font size is 14 pixel. Color is has 38, 51, 85, and margin is 15 pixel from top and bottom and 10 pixel from left and right. Save it and check it in the browser. So you can see logo with Facebook. Okay, this looks fine. This looking great. So let's target this forgot password link. For that, go to this HTML file and here you can see we have this forgot dash password. Okay, so just copy this class and let's target this forgot password class here. Okay, so the font size is 12 pixel, color is RGB 0, 55, 107, and margin bottom is 15 pixel. Save it and check it in the browser. So you can see this looks fine. This is the border. You can see. Let me zoom it. So you can see the border. The element which is inside this box is fixed. Okay. So input box is fixed. Password is fixed. Button is fixed. Divider is fixed. And these two links also fixed. Okay. So let's target this. Let me zoom out. Let's target this sign up link. Okay, so for that go to this HTML file. Here we have this sign dash up class. Okay, so let's target this sign dash up. So dot sign dash up, and width is, we need to calculate here, calculate 100% minus 40 pixel. Text align is center, and the border is 1 pixel solid RGBA 128 this color. Okay, and the padding is 20 pixel, and the margin is 10 pixel from top and bottom, and the left and right is auto. Okay, and the font size is 14 pixel. Save it and check it in the browser. So you can see here also border, you can see the border. So the sign up container is fixed, but we need to fix this sign up link. So for that, go to the HTML file, and here you can see we have this button dash sign up. Okay, so let's copy this one and paste it here, and let's target this button sign up. So the color is 53 BDEB. Okay, and the font weight is bold. Save it and check it. So this looks fine. So this is working good. Let's target this get as. So this is a paragraph. So you can see this is a paragraph. So before that we have this get dash app class. Okay, so let's target this class. So the class name is get dash app, and here display flex direction is column, text align is center, and the font size is 14 pixel. Save it and check it. It is also in the center. Let's go back to the HTML file and you can see here we just comment this two line. We need to uncomment here, and let's put a class here, and the class name is Play Store, and in the below one class name is Microsoft. So let's target this store class. So dot store display flex align item center, and inside this store we have a play store. So dot play store. So we'll check it is place base store or not. Okay, it is simple play store. Okay, so dot play store, width is 190 pixel, and let's target this dot Microsoft class. Width is 135 pixel, and border radius is 8 pixel. Save it and check it in the browser. Okay, so we did a mistake for this Microsoft. So go back to the code. Okay, it is not 13 pixel, it is 135 pixel. Okay, save it and check it. So you can see this looks fine. Okay, so you can see this looks fine. Let me zoom out so you can see the original one. So this is 100%. Now you can see this looks great. Okay, so the UI is complete. This is exactly looking like a Instagram login. Now what we do is, you can see here in the show, it is not, this show button is not showing in the first time. Whenever we are going to write some text here, so that means some password here, then only it will show, this show button will be show. Okay, so for that we need to write some JavaScript here. So before that, first going to go to this HTML file, and here we have this show button. By default we need to disappear from this UI. Okay, so for that, style display none, save it and check it. So by default you can see there is no show button. Whenever we are going to write some password here, then only the show button will be show here. Okay, so basically we are going to do the show hide functionality here. So for that we need to use JavaScript. So for that we need to create a JavaScript file, and the file name is script.js. Go to this HTML file, and below this link text, link it here. So the script src equal to dot slash script.js. Okay, to test this file, we need to write some alert here, alert I, save it and check it. Okay, so the alert is coming. So that means the link is working fine. So let's write our JavaScript code here. So for that, we need to target the password. So document dot get element by ID, put it here, password. So you can see in the HTML file, you can see here the id as a password. Okay, so this is the id. So we need to store it inside a variable, and the variable name is password input. We need to put the value inside this password input variable. Okay, so next one is, we need to target the toggle button. So for that, document dot get element by id, and we need to target this toggle button, and here you can see the toggle button id is toggle password. So go to this JS file and here paste it. So we need to create a constant variable, and the variable name is toggle button. Toggle button. Okay. So let's create a event listener for this toggle button. So the event listener is toggle button dot add event listener, and here the event name is click. Okay, so we need to create a function here, function, and it is an anonymous function. So we need to write the condition here. If the password input dot type is triple equals to password, we need to change the password input to text field. Okay, so the password input dot type is equal to text. Okay, and toggle button dot text content equal to hide. That means if the input type is password, then change the input type to text, and the text and the button text is change show to hide. Else password input dot type is password, and toggle button dot text content is show. Save it and check it. If I am writing the password, you can see the show button is not activated, just because of in the HTML file what we did is by default we are putting this display none here. Okay, so we need to change whenever we are going to write some password here, so we need to change the display none to display block. Okay, so for that, again go to this JavaScript file and put a event listener here. We need to put the event listener for the password input. So the password input dot add event listener, and it is for input. So input comma, we need to create a anonymous function, and here if password input dot value, if the value is there, okay, then what we do is toggle button dot style dot display equal to block, okay, or else toggle button dot style dot display equal to none, okay. Save it and check it in the browser. So you can see if I start writing, okay, still it is not coming. First what we do is in the top we need to create a event listener here. So document dot add event listener, and here we need to call the this DOM content loaded, and here we need to create a function, okay, and the function is anonymous function, and inside that we need to put this code. So from top, okay, so from here we need to cut this entire code and paste it inside this event listener. So save it and check it in the browser. So now if I start writing testing, okay, so you can see the show button is coming. Okay, if I click this show, you can see testing. If I click this hide, it is removing. Again, if I start removing, then you can see it is show button is still there. If I remove the entire text from here, there is no show button. If I click this show button, then it is the text, the password is showing. If I start removing, then it is okay, the hide button is hide, okay. If I start writing, again this hide button is coming, okay. So this is great, cool. This is all about this video. If you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up. It really motivates me. Also, don't forget to subscribe to my channel, Code with Surya Official. Till then, keep smiling and happy coding. See you in the next video.